Pacific Northwest, the battle to claim the Apple Cup always hotly contested. And even when these teams have struggled and winless seasons have been part of... Welcome to the Palouse, Pullman Washington Martin Stadium, home to the Washington State Cougars. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Washington Huskies, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Washington State Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Washington will kick off as this one gets started. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Cougars offense will go on the attack first. The last time these two met for the Apple Cup, it was the men in purple taking home the victory.
The Huskies took care of business, and they've dominated this series, and they kind of feel like they own this series. And the Apple Cup belongs to them. Washington State with a chance to prove them wrong today.
Washington normally has more NFL talent on the field, and I think that took over. That was the difference the last time these two teams played.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run it from the gun. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's got enough, and it'll be a first down for Washington. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Stevenson. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Really need to find a productive play this time on second and long. Running back searching for a hole. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Now on third down after that run. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Finds his tight end. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. Just drives it between the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Makes it past the marker. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Solid run on the last play sets this offense up on first down. Off the RPO, complete. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. A continual subplot since these two first squared off in 1900 is Washington State trying to prove it deserves the same respect and status as UW.
And I think oftentimes the great rivalries out west are forgotten in college football. This game between Washington and Washington State is absolutely fantastic, and I'm so happy that with conference realignment, they were able to keep this game on the schedule because it is always fun to watch.
It is fun, and it's for the Apple Cup, and here's the cool thing. These teams, they're not in the same conference anymore. They used to be for years, but this rivalry still lives because it still matters to the Washington and Washington State fans.
Washington State sends out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. So they put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Wants to throw. It's Stevenson. Unloads to the wideout. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. Washington sends out the punt team. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Things haven't gone exactly the way they drew it up. Turnover, punt, and now they have it back. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Hauls it in. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down. Washington State will have to boot it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A fair catch is called for. Made just across the 50-yard line. Offense in a bunch formation. To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Harris. And they pick up another 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's good enough for 1st down.
Back to pass, it's Stevenson. Gets it out fast. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Wazoo. Offense onto the field again. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete. The defense does a really good job in coverage. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. Now this offense is back on the field. Give to the single back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guy.
Wide open spaces. Touchdown, Huskies. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And how about the tight end showing off the athletic ability? Does a great job.
Oh, and they blocked it. He's got it. He can take this back for 2. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays. They get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
Washington 9, Washington State 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Moran. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Williams. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Man, and that's just making it way too easy on the defense. They're laughing at that short throw. They're like, really? Okay, we'll just make an easy tackle and jog our punt return team out on the field. We're going to make it that easy for us.
Looks as if that'll be enough to give Washington State a first down. They give you 4 downs for a reason, and this offense decides to use every one of them.
Hey, if I had a back like that and I had this offensive line, man, I would do it too. I wouldn't even think twice about it.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Made a defender miss.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about...
Touchdown, Washington! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point extends the lead to 16.
This guy has been an absolute force in this offense early this season, guys. We're only in the 3rd game. He's already got 3 touchdown catches. Talk about a matchup nightmare for opposing defenses.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He's got him. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receivers got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. This offense starts deep in a hole. Looking for a man. It's Stevenson. Got it in the middle. It's Shannon.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that.
Grab near the marker is Harris. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. They're going back to the ground. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Just a short pass to the tight end. So now it's second and long.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. They got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get behind the defense. He's got it inside the 25. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Got his man. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his second of the day, this one from 23. That is no good. And despite the missed field goal, guys, there's a bright side. They're still up by 16.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to take a shot. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Huskies and Cougars.
Washington State has it teed up, and we're ready to go here in the second half. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different looking football game.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Going for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Got it in the middle with Shannon. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Huskies. And the punishment has been extended. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And the Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to pass. It's Falk. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there.
Love the accurate throw by the quarterback there. Curl route against man coverage. You got to put that right into the body of the wide receiver who's running back towards you. Nice job executing it, and they pick up the first.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Unleashes one deep. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Makes the catch. It's Williams. He'll be stopped. Trying to keep the drive alive. He's brought down, but he's got enough to give Wazoo a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Touchdown, Cougar! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Time to take a shot. Oh, it's picked off, and boy, did this D need that. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
It's complete to the right. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington State. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
Washington State, 15.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find...
Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Washington right back to the line.
Really nice looking pinpoint throw there. And when I think back to Husky QBs, you think about Warren Moon, you think about Mark Brunell, the Heward brothers, what about Jake Browning? All made really good decisions. This guy, he's got a lot of arm talent, but he's also very smart.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll ride his man on the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. Touchdown, Washington. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He might want another play. Dropping back, it's Falk. Makes the catch.
And the slant is really a difficult route to defend against if you're a DB in man coverage, especially when you have no help on the inside. So if you're the offense, you continue seeing that coverage.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Huskies.
Man, linebackers are so athletic nowadays in college football. They can play man on running backs and tight ends and all over the field. And how about the linebacker making the athletic interception and then showing you he could be a running back, taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the 2nd half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep
going deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defense denying a big play as we played 3 quarters. These 2 quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Yeah, and how about the offense, man? You run a little play action. I can just tell you, 3rd and long, as a pass rusher, I'm going to get the quarterback. I don't care about the play action. I'm not biting on it, and neither did the defense.
And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. Great place to start for this offense. The give to the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking downfield, it's Stevenson. Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. There he goes. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. They'll send out the kicker here. Never a doubt. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They'll run him from the gun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Firing to the right, complete. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Makes the grab on the left. Ernie on the Jets. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. On 1st and goal, let's see what Washington does. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. And the field goal unit is on the field. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Missouri is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to Northern Illinois. We'll circle back if anything.
He's going for a big play downfield. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football. They plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's got an open man. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The Huskies just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. The give to the tailback. He breaks a tackle. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. With the clock running, this should be the final play. The Huskies had that dog in them in this one, taking down the Cougs for the Apple Cup and the Governor's Trophy. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.